Have you ever felt like you're not alone, even in solitude? Could you be under the watchful eye of a monitoring spirit? Within the unseen layers of reality that envelop your daily existence, monitoring spirits lurk, quietly observing and subtly influencing your life. These entities, often conceived as malevolent spirits or demons, are not mere figments of folklore but real presences within the spiritual ecosystem. Their role, cloaked in shadows, involves more than mere observation. They actively seek to gather intelligence on individuals, using this knowledge to manipulate circumstances to their nefarious advantage. The purpose of monitoring spirits is deeply woven into the darker side of the spiritual realm. They are the saboteurs of destiny, the unseen hands that push you towards misfortune and despair. Operating under the command of lower vibrational entities, their mission is to divert you from your path of light and potential. They thrive in the undercurrents of negative energy and are drawn to it as their source of power. These spirits are adept at the art of deception, cloaking their interventions under the guise of coincidence or bad luck. By gathering information about your weaknesses, fears, and the pivotal moments of your life, these spirits craft sophisticated traps, setting the stage for your decisions to lead to their desired outcomes. Understanding the operation of these spirits is crucial. It empowers you to recognize when you might be under their influence and how to counteract their manipulations. The first reason why chosen ones attract monitoring spirits is their potential to significantly disrupt or alter the spiritual and material planes. They operate in the shadows of your consciousness, where their influence subtly but effectively can alter your course. One common tactic is the creation of unexpected obstacles. For instance, you might find that whenever you're on the brink of a major breakthrough, sudden and unexplainable complications arise. Documents go missing, communications are misunderstood, or key collaborations fall apart inexplicably. These are not coincidences but calculated moves by these spirits to test your resolve and perhaps steer you toward or away from certain actions. Doubt is another weapon in their arsenal. Monitoring spirits often whisper uncertainties into your mind at moments of decision, making you question your intuition and judgments. These insidious doubts can paralyze decision-making, sowing confusion and delaying actions that might otherwise propel you forward. You might feel these as nagging thoughts that undermine your confidence, just as you're about to step into your power or make significant changes. Emotional manipulation is also a favored strategy. These spirits can amplify feelings of fear, inadequacy, or unworthiness at critical moments. A typical scenario might involve feeling overwhelmed by fear just before a significant public speaking event or a pivotal meeting, despite thorough preparation and inherent capabilities. Alternatively, they might induce a sense of unwarranted euphoria or complacency when caution and critical thinking are essential, leading to missteps and errors in judgment. Such interventions are not merely hurdles, but are spiritually and cosmically orchestrated challenges meant to refine and prepare you for your destined role. They test your strength, commitment, and ability to face complex emotional landscapes. The underlying purpose is not to thwart you per se, but to ensure that when you do step into your role, you are fully prepared, resilient, and aware of the myriad forces that play a role in shaping destiny. Understanding these tactics is crucial. Recognizing that such challenges are not merely bad luck or personal failures, but part of a broader spiritual narrative can empower you. It shifts your perspective, allowing you to engage with these challenges, not as insurmountable barriers, but as parts of a rigorous training ground designed for your spiritual and personal growth. Thus, as a chosen one, the monitoring of your journey by these spirits should be seen as a testament to your significant potential impact. Their presence signifies that your actions hold weight and consequence, echoing far beyond the visible and into the realms that balance the scales of cosmic order. The second reason why chosen ones attract monitoring spirits stems from the profound impact these individuals have on the spiritual landscape. Your actions, inherently infused with transformative power, threaten to diminish areas of spiritual negativity, which are critical territories for the sustenance and influence of these monitoring entities. These spirits thrive in the shadows cast by human despair, confusion, and fear. Your potential to dispel these shadows poses a direct threat to their realm. Monitoring spirits, therefore, intensifies their efforts to thwart the positive changes initiated by individuals like you. They perceive your capacity for inspiring hope, fostering healing, and championing truth as a menace to their existence. In response, these spirits employ strategies aimed not only at hindering your progress, but at subverting the impacts of your actions. For example, consider your efforts to promote peace and reconciliation in a community rife with long-standing conflicts. Just as your initiatives begin to bear fruit, monitoring spirits might sow seeds of discord by magnifying misunderstandings or resurrecting old grievances through intensified emotional turmoil. They manipulate perceptions and emotions to reignite disputes, effectively damping the initial successes of your peace-building efforts. Moreover, in environments where you seek to foster positivity, such as workplaces or social groups, these spirits might incite jealousy, competition, or greed, subtly eroding the harmony you aim to establish. They twist intentions and obscure truths, making your noble efforts seem self-serving or manipulative to others, thereby isolating you and undermining your influence. Monitoring spirits also plays on the collective fear of change. As you introduce new ideas or lead movements that challenge the status quo, these spirits amplify the community's insecurities and fears, portraying change as perilous and uncertain. They capitalize on human resistance to transformation, painting your innovations as disruptions that could lead to chaos rather than improvement. In response to your efforts to promote spiritual growth and enlightenment, monitoring spirits might distort or obstruct the dissemination of your teachings. They could influence key individuals to misinterpret your messages or to spread skepticism about your motives and methods, thereby diluting the potency of your spiritual guidance. The intense battle waged by these spirits is not just a testament to your potential, but also a measure of the importance of your mission. Every setback engineered by these spirits is both a challenge and a confirmation of the significant ripple effects your actions are destined to have on the spiritual plane. Therefore, understanding the dynamics of this spiritual opposition is crucial. It allows you to strategize effectively, anticipating potential sabotage, and fortifying your initiatives against these spiritual assaults. Recognize that your journey is not merely about achieving earthly goals, but about mastering the spiritual resilience needed to transcend and transform the negativity that these spirits guard so fiercely. The third reason why chosen ones attract monitoring spirits lies in the profound ripple effects that your achievements can unleash upon society and the spiritual realm. Your potential to enact societal reform, spur spiritual renewal, and enhance community well-being is a beacon of change that threatens the established order guarded by these spirits. Each step forward you take in enlightening others, improving conditions, or fostering understanding is a seismic shift that can alter the spiritual landscape. Your actions have the power to initiate widespread beneficial effects. For instance, your drive for societal reform might dismantle long-standing inequities and injustices, thereby healing communal rifts and creating a more just society. Or perhaps your efforts in promoting spiritual renewal awaken a dormant seeking in others, leading to a collective elevation in consciousness. Such achievements do not merely alter physical conditions but resonate through the ethereal realms, changing the vibrational frequencies at which societies operate. However, these shifts in societal and spiritual frameworks pose a direct threat to monitoring spirits whose influence and control are anchored in the status quo. The stability of their power relies on the predictability and continuity of existing spiritual and social structures. Your potential to disrupt these structures, to stir the stagnant waters of conformity and complacency, prompts these spirits to act against you. Monitoring spirits, therefore, strive relentlessly to maintain the status quo. They manipulate energies and orchestrate circumstances to counteract the progressive changes initiated by chosen ones. If you lead a movement towards reform, these spirits might incite opposition, fuel misinformation campaigns, or enhance the fear of the unknown among the populace, all aimed at discrediting your efforts and preserving the old order. In your quest to enhance community well-being, these spirits may manipulate emotions and perceptions to sow discord and skepticism. They might highlight and exacerbate minor setbacks or failures, using them to overshadow the larger benefits of your initiatives. By maintaining a climate of doubt and division, they hinder the community's ability to perceive and embrace the profound benefits your actions offer. In battling these spirits, your awareness of their tactics becomes your shield. Understanding that your transformative impact on society and spirituality is a threat to their dominion allows you to anticipate resistance and strategize effectively. This knowledge empowers you to fortify your initiatives, prepare your followers for backlash, and continue pushing forward with even greater resolve. The interaction between chosen ones and monitoring spirits is not merely a contest of wills, but a fundamental aspect of the evolutionary struggle within the cosmos. Each victory over these spirits is not just a personal triumph, but a breakthrough for all of humanity, a step towards a freer, more enlightened existence. Your role as a chosen one is pivotal. It is a call to arms in the silent war between stagnation and growth, between the old guards of spiritual suffocation and the new bearers of spiritual liberation. The fourth reason why chosen ones attract monitoring spirits is deeply rooted in the strategic gathering and utilization of information. These spirits, cunning and calculating, meticulously collect personal data about you not as a mere act of surveillance, but as a tactical maneuver to comprehend fully your strengths, weaknesses, and deepest fears. This intelligence is not gathered aimlessly. It serves a dark purpose: to tailor challenges that precisely hinder your progress and fortify the status quo that these spirits so fiercely guard. In the shadowy realms where these spirits operate, your life's journey is closely monitored. Each victory, setback, and moment of doubt is recorded, forming a complex profile that reveals more than just your actions. It uncovers the essence of your being. They learn how you think, react, and recover. They know what scares you in the quiet of the night, what inspires you at the break of dawn, and what discourages you when faced with adversity. This knowledge is a weapon in their ethereal arsenal, one wielded with precision against you. Using this information, monitoring spirits craft obstacles that are not generic hindrances but customized trials sculpted to exploit your specific vulnerabilities. For instance, if you are driven by a fear of failure, they might manipulate circumstances to ensure you face public setbacks at critical moments, shaking your confidence and deterring your resolve. Or if your strength lies in your close relationships, these spirits might sow seeds of mistrust and discord among your allies, isolating you at times when support is most needed. These tailored challenges serve multiple dark purposes. They test your resilience and dedication, certainly, but more insidiously, they attempt to steer you away from your path, compelling you to question your choices and doubt your abilities. By undermining your confidence and capitalizing on your fears, these spirits strive to maintain a spiritual equilibrium, one that favors stagnation over growth, suppression over liberation. The deployment of these customized obstacles is a testament to the monitoring spirit's fear of your potential. Each barrier is a reflection of their desperation to keep you from realizing your full capacity to instigate change. It is a battle waged in the subtlest of ways, where the very personal details of your life become the means of your potential undoing. Your awareness of this strategy is crucial. Recognizing that these personalized trials are not merely coincidental but are indeed orchestrated can empower you. It arms you with the knowledge to anticipate these attacks and to fortify yourself against them. Understanding the nature of these challenges allows you to transform your perceived weaknesses into strengths, turning the spirit's weapons against them. In this cosmic game of chess, every move you make based on this understanding shifts the balance of power. It not only neutralizes the effect of the obstacles placed before you, but also weakens the influence of the monitoring spirits themselves. By reclaiming your narrative and mastering the lessons hidden within these challenges, you not only progress on your path, but also dismantle the structures of control that these spirits have built. Therefore, as you continue on your journey, let this knowledge sharpen your resolve and guide your steps. Each challenge, when viewed through the lens of strategic manipulation by these spirits, becomes less a barrier and more a stepping stone, propelling you toward your ultimate destiny of profound impact and transformation. In this way, you do not just traverse your path, you redefine it, turning the weapons of your adversaries into the tools of your triumph. In your destined ascent to greatness, you are not unwatched. The invisible eyes of monitoring spirits are always upon you, their influence weaving through your life with threads of unseen forces. This spectral surveillance manifests in ways both subtle and profound, shaping the trajectory of your journey towards your ultimate calling. The influence of these monitoring spirits often surfaces as unexplained obstacles that seem to arise from nowhere. You might have meticulously planned a project or a significant life change, only to encounter bizarre complications that defy logical explanation. Contracts may fall through at the last minute, or essential tools may malfunction without reason, despite careful preparation and maintenance. These are not mere coincidences. They are calculated disruptions meant to test your resolve and distract you from your path. You might experience inexplicable setbacks that seem disproportionately devastating. These could manifest as sudden financial losses, unexpected health issues, or deep betrayals from trusted allies. Such setbacks are often timed to coincide with moments when you are poised to make significant progress, pulling the ground from under your feet and forcing you to question your direction and purpose. Feelings of being watched or hindered also commonly plague those touched by the spectral hands of these spirits. You may feel an inexplicable sense of surveillance, as if movements and decisions are being observed by an unseen audience, waiting for you to falter. This sensation can be unnerving, sowing seeds of doubt and paranoia that may cause you to hold back when you should instead forge ahead. Understanding that these manifestations are not random misfortunes, but targeted spiritual interferences, is crucial. They are designed to challenge your mental and spiritual strength. The awareness of this fact is powerful. It transforms confusion and frustration into clarity and determination. Once you recognize these trials for what they are, you can begin to counteract their influence, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth and reaffirming your commitment to your destined path. This realization not only empowers you to overcome these challenges, but also fortifies your spirit against the ongoing battle for your destiny. In your journey marked by unseen battles and silent watchers, the ability to recognize and combat the influence of monitoring spirits becomes a critical mastery. This struggle, though hidden, is as real as the ground under your feet, and your response must be both strategic and vigilant. Firstly, awareness is your initial shield. It involves tuning into the subtle signs of spiritual interference, those inexplicable setbacks, the uncanny obstacles that consistently thwart your progress, and the unsettling feeling of being perpetually watched. Recognizing these patterns is more than understanding. It's about acknowledging that your journey is of such significance that it stirs the realms beyond what eyes can see. This awareness allows you to anticipate and prepare rather than react and recover. Building resilience forms the core of your defense against these spiritual incursions. Resilience is not merely about recovering quickly from setbacks, but about forging an inner strength that can withstand and adapt to these challenges. It involves deepening your spiritual practices, be it meditation, prayer, or other rituals, that connect you with your core and enhance your spiritual armor. This resilience turns what might have been crippling blows into mere hurdles that you navigate with grace and fortitude. Strategic silence or privacy in your personal and public expressions is often an overlooked yet powerful tactic. Not every plan, victory, or insight needs public airing. Sometimes, withholding information from the public eye can protect you from targeted spiritual attacks. When you control the flow of information about your moves and motivations, you obscure the sightlines of those who wish to disrupt your path. This selective sharing is not about fear, but about strategic positioning, keeping your cards close to your chest until the time is right. Employing these strategies, enhanced awareness, fortified resilience, and judicious privacy, transforms you from a passive target to an active warrior in the spiritual realm. You are not just defending against unseen forces, you are reclaiming your journey and asserting your destined role in the world. This proactive stance ensures that you navigate your path not only with courage, but with the wisdom to discern when to shine brightly and when to move in silence. In the unseen dimensions that thread through our existence, you, as a chosen individual, are under the constant vigilance of monitoring spirits. These entities, drawn to your profound potential to instigate pivotal changes, engage in subtle warfare to curb your influence and maintain their dominion. Recognizing this influence is not an invitation to fear, but a call to rise with strategic acumen and spiritual fortitude. You have learned that monitoring spirits deploy tactics such as creating unexplained obstacles, inducing feelings of doubt, and manipulating your emotional landscape to derail your progress. These are not random acts of misfortune, but calculated attempts to maintain the spiritual status quo, a status quo that your destined actions are poised to disrupt. The very essence of your mission, to bring about societal reform, spiritual renewal, and a higher vibrational state of being, threatens the foundations upon which these spirits operate. As you explore this terrain, awareness becomes your guiding light. It enables you to recognize the patterns of interference, transforming bewildering setbacks into recognizable signs of opposition. Coupled with this awareness, resilience, built through steadfast spiritual practices such as meditation, prayer, and reflection, becomes your shield and sword in the spiritual battle. The path you walk is marked by both challenges and high stakes, reflecting the significant role you play in the cosmic play. Now, more than ever, your journey demands that you accept your role not just with acceptance, but with a proactive mastery over the spiritual hurdles you face. This mastery is not achieved in isolation, but shared in solidarity with those who tread similar paths. I call upon you to share your stories of overcoming spiritual monitoring. Let your narratives of resilience and tactical wisdom serve as beacons for others who might still be deciphering the shadows on their paths. Together, as a community aware of our watchers, we can fortify our spiritual defenses and move forward with a collective strength that reshapes not just individual destinies, but the broader destiny of humanity itself. Embrace your role, share your insights, and continue to push the boundaries of what is spiritually and physically possible.